Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be a Wardy replay on a Team Liquid map contest map, Ghost River. Top right versus top left, very, very fun. Top right it's going to be MaxPax from Storm Gaming, you know him, and in the top left it's going to be Dark, you also know him. He is a world champion. MaxPax is not a world champion, but Aligulac has been down for the last couple of days. So I'm not entirely sure where he is on the Aligulac rankings. He was top 10 last time I checked. So I figured he would give Dark everything he can handle here. Hatch blocking here on Ghost River. Man, mineral walls are so in vogue right now for map makers. Oof. Let's see if there are any gold bases. There should not be. Yeah, so... yeah, so no gold bases, no Zelnaga watchtowers, just normal bases with blue minerals and 2 Vespine geysers that are normal. And a mineral wall here. Huh. I don't know. I don't know what purpose that serves, but it's here nonetheless. Because you have to defend this and this and this. So, I don't know what purpose a 4th entry into this area serves. I don't know, man. It's Ghost River. And this, again, this is a Wardy replay. So, check him out on YouTube. There was a link in the description here. He is an excellent guy. He casts professionally for premier tournaments. He does his own tournaments. He loves StarCraft. He is very analytical and very hype, so check him out. So, here we go. Hatching it, pooling it, double queening it. And adepting it. Okay, so very, very standard opening here for PvZ. Probe says, ha ha ha, I made you take your first hatch at your third. Hee 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 hee. But Dark says, I'm used to it, man. No big deal. And I'm going to take my natural here around 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Ka-chow. Wait, ka-chow. Ahem. Ka-chow. Ooh, he was late on that. I don't know if that's going to matter here. Ah, run, slowlings. Run from the mean adept. Split off. Don't die. Oh, gosh, we're going to die. We are going to die to this adept. Come on, health regen. Regen. Not enough. Dead. Stargate opening. Could be an Oracle, could be a Phoenix, could be a Void Ray. We know how this works. PvZ has had that option for a long time now. Here we go. 2 adepts cruising out. Oracle getting started. A 3rd adept on the way here. This is not standard 1 adept for scouting. This is multiple adepts for harassment. Or harassment if you're an American. And, oh yeah, so these lings are going to die, but they're tanking damage that would otherwise go to drones, but now they're dead, and that's a dead drone. And, oh, just no wasting shots on queens. I'd not recommend that. And then they just get out. Good enough. A couple drones died. Both of our adepts survived, or did they? These speedlings are in hot pursuit. Hot pursuit to kill that 1 adept who is almost dead. Oh, they get her. Nice. Oracle out, 2nd Oracle on the way. This Oracle name was submitted by, where are we here? Doc Bravo! The Oracle name is Beto. A fellow Utah is Doc Bravo, and the name Beto. Beto sold his soul to the Protoss in order to open 100 more generic burrito joints in Salt Lake City. Totally worth it. Yes, Beto's is a very generic burrito franchise, I guess, in Utah. There are different kind of different names for it out there, like Guadalbertos and just Albertos and then Betos, and I don't know. They all kind of have the same layout and the same menu, and it seems like it's kind of the same food, but sometimes they have different names. Anyway, it's good stuff. I should go to a Betos one of these days. I feel like it's been too long. But thanks, Doc Bravo, for the name. Again, you can submit an Oracle name anytime you want here in the comments of any one of my videos as Oracles try to get stuff done here. Baneling Nest on the way. Twilight Council getting started from MaxPax. These lings, wow, this is a little bit more ling than normal, and still, I don't think they can do this. There's 2 adepts in a good position with the Stalker assisting too. And the lings are like, how about the front door? Is that open? No. We can kill this adept. And then an Oracle goes, boom, boom, boom. and the Lings cannot do it. So, 3 basing here from Dark, 3 basing from MaxPax. Bit of a dangerous position here for Zergs, but look at this Ling aggression. Dark says, who needs a 4th base? I'm going to make 87 Lings, and by that I mean 26 Lings. Get some Banelings and try to shut down your 3rd base. I haven't seen a Zerg player to try to do this in a long time. Usually, the Protoss has got it figured out. They have enough stuff at the 3rd base. Any type of Ling, and then he's Queen walking too. All right, this changes the entire everything. Dark is 3 base, Ling Queen walking, and he's got a bunch of Banelings too. Oh my gosh. What are the Banelings going for? The Adepts? Pylon? Yeah, depowers the overcharged shield battery. Queen, zap, zap, zap. That shield battery has no power either. That is such a sad sight. Watching a shield battery be an overcharge animation when it doesn't have any power. That's brutal stuff, man. This is not a German taxi. He just walked him. This is a fairly short walk distance. Honestly, I probably should have seen it coming based on that alone, but dude, Dark says, aha! You thought you were safe at your 3rd base. I walked my queens over here, man. How many kills do these queens have? One amongst the 4. But the 3rd base at MaxPax is murderized. Again, the bonus here is that Dark doesn't have a 4th base himself because he did this. So I think the queens are just going to walk home. I'm really surprised he hasn't been spreading creep more effectively here. Oracles get some kills, maybe? Oh, there are 8 kills on that Oracle. What is that? 4 drones down, 41 Lings, so maybe, 4 drones and some Lings there too on the mix. 6 kills and 8 kills. Yeah, a lot of Lings on these Oracles getting those kills. So again, you might say to yourself, oh no, MaxPax is dead, but nah, it's a 3 basing Dark. He's not like on fire economically. He's got 44 workers. He walked his queens over, so he didn't have as much, as much energy for injects or for creep spread. Importantly, creep spread. And he's just barely saturating up a 2nd base now. I mean, yeah, he did not have a lot of economy to pull that off, and you always have to keep that in mind. If somebody shows up with a crazy early attack to kill you, it means their economy has taken a hit in some way, and especially for Zerg. So, Warp Prism coming in for MaxPax, rewarping in a 3rd base. Just having enough Stalkers to fight these Queens now, I think, is the idea if these Queens come back. But I don't know if they're going to. I mean, we're looking at a lot of Ling Queen here. No sign of a Roach Warren. A Lair's coming in. This might be an attempt to go Mutalisk from Dark. He's like, you don't have any Phoenix. This might work out for me, although I did force out a lot of Stalkers. Oh, the Ling wraparound. Against Blink Stalkers, though, good luck. Good luck getting a wraparound on Blink Stalkers, man. Yeah, Dark making up for lost time, spreading additional creep here. 4th base coming down the left side from Dark, but hit that like button if you're enjoying this one so far. Dark had a good early hit, but again, it didn't put him insanely ahead. It really didn't. I think MaxPax is okay. He's got army supply. He's got worker advantage. He's got Revelation to clear creep tumors. This base is in a lot of trouble. I really feel like it is. If MaxPax decides to head over here, the creep spread has not quite reached it yet. The Queen's being able to defend it, not so hot. Infestation Pit, actually. And a Roach Warren now getting fired up from Dark with a Macro Hatch inside the main. Blink Stalkers, again, trying to get us around on Blink Stalkers is a tough ask. We've added some Zealots into the mix. We're getting them charged, but it's not done yet. The Zealots are here to help deal with these Lings. Not going to help with the Banelings all that much, are they? No, but yeah, Tumor down too. This is great. This is some beautiful creep denial. Billion Zergling attack at the 3rd base. Warping some Zealots. Shield battery overcharge. Save the Zealots. What are you charging up? I don't know. That shield battery got focused down real bad, though. Oh, no probes escape. 14 probes go down, and it sure feels like this Nexus is going to die, too. Maybe not. These are +1 Lings, but their damage output is not quite enough to kill this thing before the army shows up to shut down that Ling harassment. Man, that Ling timing attack was so good. Forces MaxPax home. Infestation Pit out, but not Fast Hive. What's the Infestation Pit for? Swarm hosts? Or infestors? I mean, Dark does like his infestors, but I don't see any of those coming through the production tab either. Charge finishing up, extended thermal lance on the way. So ye old Colossus going to be pretty good here against a Ling Queen kind of a thing. Yeah, Warp Prism tries to get some Zealots into the main base of Dark, but he's ready for that with Queens and with Lings, which again is all he's really got right now. He does have 4 Roaches, which barely counts for anything, and some Banelings, which again doesn't really count for much. So Zealots with the +1 attack upgrade. Ooh, oh gosh, eating Banelings. I was going to say, they might get this hatch. No, not with the Baneling response. You're not getting this hatch. I am sorry. Ghost River. Templar Archives coming in. Maybe for DTs, maybe for Psionic Storm. Psionic Storm would be pretty good here with all these Lings running around. So Dark's 4th base is alive, but bruised. MaxPax, any sign of a 4th base from him? Not really. It kind of have to be down here, which... I guess it doesn't feel too far away compared to other 4th bases on other maps, but it's a little bit scary. Yeah, Queens standing and fighting here against Stalkers. You're not really going to do a lot of damage to these guys. Zealots again want to take down this hatch. They got +1. They got Shard. I think they might eat up these Lings a little bit. Nope, too many Lings. Dark is smarter than me. Banelings do not want to crash onto these Archons or onto these Stalkers. The Stalker is a better target than the Archon for sure, but are we seriously doing this again? Oh, the front door is open. Oh my gosh, no. No, the front door is open. Dark's like, wait, the front door's open? Kill a shield battery. Get into the natural base. Force a recall into the main. Shield battery down. Go back into the 3rd base, maybe. These Lings are getting some serious work done with their +1 attack. +2's on the way, but that's not done yet. Dude, you can't leave your front door open like that. That is just brutal. That is brutal for MaxPax. Okay, so Dark's 4th base exists. It's got some drones on its way to it, but none are actively mining at the moment. Viper's getting started now that the hive is done. Got ourselves a Yield Adrenal on the way here, too. Dark's just trying to make Lings great. He's trying to make them be all that you need in StarCraft, and I don't know, man. There's Archons, there's Colossus here. He's got the +2 attack. Upgrades are 1/1 for these charge lots, though. And he's like, well, did you leave your front door again? No? Great. Zealots, shield battery, Lings, mash. Oh my gosh, that Stalker's going to die, and just barely gets a gateway up there to block the hole. And once again, MaxPax has to come home. He doesn't want to come home, but there's too much. Too many Lings for him to ignore that kind of a thing. Oh, MaxPax is trying to get a 4th base down here, but also... these Lings are going to check that, right? They're going to check that. They're going to swing down this way and then swing up this way, and then... no, okay, going to make some Banelings behind these little ferns, though. Alright, Vipers are ready to abduct these Colossus on command. There's 3 of them. Abducting Archons is also pretty good. He's going to slow... he doesn't have centrifugal hooks yet. I just realized. He's starting it now, but it's going to be a minute. So these Banelings are accidentally scouting this base. They did not know this base was here. Oh, 2 Banelings to kill Warping and Zealots. And then, body blocked. Ooh, sick body block there, man. Can you recall again or just walk home? Once again, the rush distance on this map is not very far. Your ability to get from the edge of the Zerg creep back to your 3rd base is not that difficult, actually. Even with your slower units like your Colossus. So, yeah, I guess you don't have to use recalls as much. Storm is on the way for MaxPax. He's had a Templar Archives for a while. I wonder if he intended to start that and he just kind of forgot. These are Adrenalings, man, but that's a lot of charge lot. Yeah, so it's a Roach Baneling Viper army here. No Hydras. I don't know about this. For Dark, I'm trying to see if there's a way. Nice abduct. Great abduct. Alright, so if you abduct the Colossus and murder them, that helps immensely. Disruptors would be really good against these Roaches. They're really slow, but gosh, Ling's getting into this 4th base, causing massive problems too. Army value 117 to 58. Dark, again, Roaches are pretty fast to make. And they take supply, so it makes sense the Roach Ling Baneling army would be more supply than the Protoss with their tier 3 stuff. I don't know if he can save this Nexus, though. Man, Dark's aggression today. It's Dark, though, right? The aggression of Dark is sort of the point. That's who he is. +3 missile or melee attack coming in. Burrow getting research just for extra annoyance, and this might just be GG. This is where MaxPax is like, all right, well... back down to 3 bases at 15 minutes. Dark, look, to be fair, Dark is not at 7 bases or anything, but he is firing up a 5th down here. So, Dark has not been going crazy with the macro. He's been more with the aggression, which has kept him from taking the entire map. Disruptors, I just think, would be a great add here, but we're just going back into Colossus again. I guess we have the same problem with Disruptors as we do with Colossus. They can be abducted pretty easily. High Templar have Storm now. These Zealots had something on their minds, and they're just obliterated at this point in time. +3 attack coming in from Dark for his ground units. Yeah, he's trying to simultaneously threaten the 3rd and the 4th. And just kind of hoping there's not enough Protoss to cover both. And, you know, there really isn't. These Banelings trying to connect. The Archons absorb a lot of that there. Okay, but yeah, that base needs to be canceled. And it is canceled. Even in the heat of battle, it's canceled. Oracle's trying to provide some additional DPS there. Maybe some Void Rays against this army. Might not be too bad. An Ultralisk Cavern getting fired up. But, man, MaxPax just cannot get this 4th base to save his life right now. I don't even like Ultras against Protoss, but, you know, if you're ahead 114 to 64 army supply and overall 183 to 112, you could probably make Ultralisks work no matter what. I'm just not sure these roaches are what we... Look at this. We blinked down in here to make sure these roaches didn't get home. MaxPax is like, I don't respect roaches at all, even though a couple of his stalkers did die there. I'm not sure if that was a good trade for him. Resources lost, 17,000 for Dark and 18,000 for MaxPax, which if you have more resources lost as a Protoss versus a Zerg, you're just having a bad day. It might just be time to wrap it up and try again next time, you know? MaxPax going 4th base, 3rd base attacked. Colossus holding the front door. MaxPax is trying his best here. But, dude, these are Adrenal +3 Lings. No, you can't just leave this. Okay, that's not even a cancel. That's just a kill. These Adrenal Lings are trying to knock down some rocks over here. That seems fine. Zappity zap zap zapparoonie. 5 Ultralisks at a time in production. And there's just no Immortals, man. There are 0 Immortals. There are some Archons, some Zealots, but Ultras are going to be great, and that's it. MaxPax taps out. What did he see down here? He did something. He sent... I guess he just wanted to see... Oh, look at that bug on that Ultralisk. That's hilarious. He just wanted to see if this base existed for Dark, and if it did, then he was going to be like, GG, I think. He sees the Ultralisk, and he sees the base, and he's like, alright, I'm out. And he was, in fairness. He was down a lot. 198 to 119 is a very, very tough place to come back from. Wow. What a really, really great, like really, really great display of a ZVP there from Dark. And it's just aggression, right? He wasn't going for super macro mode. He didn't expand a billion times. He just wanted to make sure he killed this 3rd base. He brought the queens over. It worked. He was able to walk the queens home too, which is very nice. That was something he can do. And yeah, just once that happened, like I said, it wasn't the end of the world for MaxPax, but then Dark just casually getting upgrades for his Lings. His Roaches are getting some work done. The Abducts on the Colossus were hugely important too. That's why they were introduced. Vipers are introduced into the game because Colossuses were so hard to deal with if you were a Zerg player back in Wings of Liberty. And then the Abduct came in and everything changed, obviously. But yeah, fantastic. Like really, really, really great game there from Dark. MaxPax, yeah, just couldn't keep up with the economy, right? If the income advantage looks like this over the last 10 minutes, it's going to be hard for you to really continue to make the big ticket items that you need. The Immortals, the Archons, the Colossus, the tier 3 stuff that you need to destroy a Zerg player. 43 probes died to only 7 drones. That's a big deal. 3 Nexuses died for 0 hatcheries. That's also a major indicator of who won this game. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun. You can kind of look at the numbers and be like, who won this game? And with the numbers, you can figure it out. Oh man, that's really good. That's really, really good stuff. Excuse me. Okay, well that is going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.